Good morning, all. So we are headlong into Advent, which means there's lots of things happening. Just like the first and most obvious thing you saw as you came in the door. So we've got a sale going on in the library downstairs. And so please stop by the library on your way out today. There's books, obviously, and other kinds of stocking stuffers down there. Very much worth your while. And of course, if you buy your stocking stuffers from us rather than Walmart, well, better for us, right? So please do that as well. The angel tree over here for St. Vincent de Paul, we still have several families in need of their gifts, and we need those back by next weekend. So if you haven't done any, please consider doing. If you have but can't afford to take on another family, then please consider doing that. But grab an ornament on the way out after Mass, and then bring the gift back by next week so we can get it to the families in question. So next weekends, so there's two errors in the bulletin that I got to point out. This is why I'm kind of stumbling here. So the first one is, next week we've got Oremus, which is the kind of mini mission that we've done the last couple of years, both for Advent and for Christmas. It's an extended holy hour with music and reflections from various members of the congregation. So there's an insert in the bulletin telling you about it, but there's a mistake on the insert that would have you hear it on the wrong day, which is not good. So it's this guy in the middle of the bulletin. It says Sunday, December 10th. You might notice Sunday is December 11th. So this is actually Saturday. It's before the 5:30 Mass next weekend. But if you're able, it would be a really good thing for you to do to come. It's a great way to sort of situate yourself in the season and prepare yourself for the coming of Christ at Christmas. The other error in the bulletin, make sure you get a bulletin this week because there's a lot of important stuff in there. My column this week is not, it's mostly informational, not inspirational. That has to happen sometimes. It's just an update on a number of things since my return, various councils and organizations and what all is going on. But the error that's in here concerns the Ignite campaign. So in the bulletin, I say that we're only at about 10%. That is slightly too low. Money came in this week. So we're at like 16%. I have not fixed the thermometer yet, but I promise it'll go up yet this week. Hopefully, by the time it goes up, we're actually hitting 20. Here's the bottom line with Ignite. We are, if you keep that 10% number in your head, that's about right, because only about 10% of the families who attend on Sunday have yet to pledge. So we get about 1,000 people in here on a Sunday, and that averages between 700 and 800 households. That's more horseshoes and hand grenades based on seeing how you guys sit together. About 80 people have given. So if we have 800 families in a week and 80 people have given, that's about 10%, and it's not enough. So if you've not yet made your pledge, you need to. Even if it's a pledge that you don't begin paying on until sometime next year, so it's no money out of pocket right now, that's fine. But I need for people to begin to pledge so that I have some realistic notion of what we're actually going to come up with, so the diocese can realistically plan for the money what we're raising the money for. So please do that. The thing that is not erroneous in the bulletin is the ADA. So we're still about 27 short, and the difference between the ADA and the Ignite, the capital campaign, is they will get that money. So in order of priority, like ADA has to come first because I have to pull that out of the operational expenses of the parish if we don't make it. So if people are generous with you this Christmas, or if you find yourself in need of end-of-year donations for tax purposes, please consider designating that to the ADA so that we can get that paid off and I don't have to keep talking about it. You'll see other things in there, like the Christmas Mass times, which have not changed from the last couple of years. And of course, this Thursday is the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, which is a holy day of obligation, and so we'll be on the regular Holy Day Mass cycle for that. So a Vigil Mass the night before, and then 8:30 and 5:30 in English the next morning, and then a 7 o'clock, 8:30 the next morning, 5:30 the next evening, and then a 7 o'clock in Spanish. I did that out of order, but I think I actually have hit everything now. Except, you'll notice, so there's one last end of Mass sort of piece, and that is, you'll notice that at the information desk in the hall, we've got set up sort of a card party right? This is for the religious information and the seminarians of the parish, so that we can send Christmas cards to them. And I can tell you from personal experience, like it meant a lot to get cards, notes, little heyas from people back home, a reminder of our connection back to where we came from. And to be honest, some of us, especially those of us that are younger, we're not so great at like cards. So having somebody who like literally sets them up, has them prepared, all I have to do is sign my name and say something nice is super. Along the same lines, we're very fortunate because apart from those that are in formal formation, we have several people, several young people from the parish who are discerning, both those presently in school and those busy about other things. And one of them is back for the weekend, and I'd just like to invite him up to share a little bit about what he's doing and how we can continue to support him.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Caleb Barayko. My mom is the pianist here, one of the pianists here at Christ the King. I'm surprising her here today. I just got back from Japan, and I'll be here the whole Christmas season. So hi, Mom. I don't know where you're sitting at. Sorry you can't hug me right now, but I love you. And for everybody else, I would like to thank you, actually, because Father PJ was able to smuggle me in last night from the airport, and I got to spend quite a bit of time with him, and I know he's a very busy priest and also a very holy one. So thank you for letting me spend time with him. Thank you for praying for him, for me, and for my family. And I'm praying for you this Advent and Christmas season. Thank you. God bless.
What Caleb did not share as directly is that he's in Japan serving in the Air Force. We have a number of our military families who are here with us this morning, and I know that some of you have your kids yet to come back if they're on for Christmas leave. But before we begin Mass, I don't like clapping in church, but I think this time we'll give it, both for Caleb and for all those who are serving our country. These moments are special, right? Holiday times provide opportunities for people to come together, often in unexpected ways. God breaks through in unexpected ways too. So let's take just a moment to quiet our heads and our hearts as we prepare to do what Christ has drawn us here to do.
Please remain seated during the entrance antiphon. After the antiphon, I will announce the opening song. And welcome to Christ the King. Our opening song is number 39, O Come, Emmanuel. Number 39, please stand.